We often hear that people lack compassion. It's easy to fall into this line of thinking until you meet the people we did in 2016.
Thank you so much. No, really.
You're welcome.
From a grateful mother's thank you to the people who made sure her child in need was given the gift of mobility.
Do something nice, and it spreads.
To a man who spends his days making sure people in a nursing home know someone cares.
These kids have taught me. I'm humbled in their presence because they
It's
are
evident
amazing
in a
every
woman who
single
turned a tragic event into a chance to inspire children.
And it's not only expressing yourself, it's also finding yourself.
Also in a teacher who uses poetry to change the lives of students. Across our great Commonwealth, it appears the spirit of making a difference is alive and well.
Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas. I'm Nancy Cox.
And I'm Haley Harmon, and thank you for joining us today for our Making a Difference special. We feel this is the perfect time of year, right around Christmas, to share all of the good news we've been able to tell you about throughout the year.
People all over Kentucky are doing amazing acts of kindness, and we want to share just a few of their stories.
Well, let's get right to it. It was back in 2015. A Lexington family's lives were changed forever. The day that a bullet flew through their van window, hitting their 9-year-old son in the head. Now, he survived, but with a severe brain injury.
And the family's only transportation was that same minivan, the one with the bullet holes. As LEX 18's Lee Searcy tells us, strangers stepped up to make a difference.
As Antonio Reese and his mom left physical therapy at Cardinal Hill Hospital, little did they know Antonio would not be riding back home in the family's shot-up SUV filled with so many bad memories.
Told her this morning that had some stuff to turn over and brought her on back.
Lexington Police Detective Reed Bowles had a surprise for them.
We heard about your story, and we heard about your fight and your great success and moving on and moving forward, and we want to help you move forward. And we would like to give you this 2015 Chrysler Town & Country.
Are you serious?
To help you move on from that vehicle that you had a tragic thing occur in. It's for you guys.
Okay, come here. It's okay. It's a good thing, right? Thank you so much. No, really.
You're welcome.
You don't know what you just did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You don't know what you just did. Thank you so much.
The owners of Dan Cummins gave the van to the family so Antonio and his brothers can hopefully feel safe again. Police hated knowing Antonio often put a blanket over his head, afraid he'd be shot again. So they asked for our help, and the Cummins brothers delivered without hesitation.
Everyone from the police department took this incident very personal and recognized how incredibly large of a tragedy it really was.
That's your DVD player.
Antonio stole their hearts and ours too.
This has given us hope, let me tell you. So we've been lucky and blessed and shown that there's still good people out there.
Antonio knows who he can trust.
All right for you?
Here's to hope and a fresh start.
What do you say?
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
Covering the news in Lexington, Lee Searcy, LEX 18 News.
And thanks to $20,000 in donations raised by the community, Antonio now has a service dog, Alice. The German Shepherd is from an organization in Florida called Guardian Angels. She's a chemical alert dog and watches out for seizures and other medical problems Antonio deals with since that shooting. The dog goes everywhere with Antonio, even to his 5th grade classroom. Some Lexington volunteers are giving their time to show their appreciation for the men and women who've served in the military.
And they had a chance to present them with some very special gifts this year on Veterans Day. Each one is different. Every patch, every square, every finished product.
This quilt started with these 4 blocks.
But no matter how different they are, they all share the same message. Thank you.
It just looked like their spirits were uplifted.
These are the Quilts of Valor.
When you start working on a quilt for a veteran, you become very emotionally invested in that quilt.
Each and every one of these presented to a Kentucky veteran on Veterans Day. Quilts of Valor is a national program, a program the Fayette County Extension Office's Homemakers Association chose as their service project this year. hand making every single one.
It's not unusual for quilters to sit down and just shed tears over their quilt.
Paducah native and Navy veteran David Brown received his last year.
Then you walk into a room with 30 other veterans, some of whom are in wheelchairs, on crutches, with guide dogs. You find out it was an unbelievably moving experience, not just for me, but for everyone in the room.
Quilts of Valor meant to honor and comfort our veterans.
When it comes out of those presenters' hands and comes around your shoulders, there's nothing quite like that.
We so much appreciate what they've given to us, and this is how we can say, welcome home.
A total of 14 quilts were given out at this year's ceremony, and the Fayette County Extension Office's Homemakers Association tells us they plan to do the program again next year.
And they're so appreciated. That's
absolutely.
Great. A Rock-Castle County man is proving that it doesn't take a lot to make a difference in the lives of people in a nursing home.
Yeah, he is proving all it can take is something as simple as a smile or a good morning to brighten someone's day. But a little dessert along with that hello doesn't hurt either.
Oh, Lord, that's just the best feeling in the world.
It's safe to say he's the most popular visitor here at the Rock-Castle Health and Rehabilitation Center.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? You doing all right today?
After all, he's here 7 days a week.
All right, girls and boys, you better wake up here. There you go. For 2 years, I think I might have missed 4 days.
Stanley Adams, better known to the residents as Candyman.
Everybody knows me as Candyman, so that's what I go by.
Every day, Adams can be found walking the halls, delivering treats to the facility's nearly 100 residents.
A honey bun, there you go. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Treats and a quick hello.
There you go, there's your raisin cream, that's your favorite. I see you, you look beautiful today.
Daily visits that began when his mother-in-law became a resident here. Visits that just never stopped.
It pleases me more than it does them.
Visits the staff members say the residents look forward to every single day.
Hey, Goody Man. Mr. Goody Man.
For many, he's the only visitor they will get all day.
It means a whole lot that, you have somebody out here that's caring about the residents.
But for Mr. Adams, the real treat is seeing the smiles.
It's just somebody that they don't know, just to stop and say hi and let them know that somebody cares.
Smiles he looks forward to when purchasing yet another box of goodies to deliver.
And the cake is just a little bit of icing on the cake.
Little goodies.
This is my honey bun guy right here.
Making one big difference.
Do something nice, and it spreads. It really does.
Baking and decorating 100 birthday cakes in just one day. Sounds pretty impossible to me.
Yeah, it sounds impossible to just about all of us, but not so for one group of Lexington volunteers. They teamed up this year for one epic bake-a-thon.
We have 115 cakes for today.
You heard that right, 115 cakes, each and every one of them custom made. It was all part of the 5th annual Sweet Blessings Bake-a-thon.
That's a very nice turntable.
Mixed, baked, iced, and decorated. These cakes are going to some very special children.
So much fun. So much fun.
Sweet Blessings is a Lexington nonprofit that creates unforgettable birthday cakes for children who are living in poverty or are battling life-threatening illnesses.
It really is amazing. It's nothing I ever could have imagined, and it's just like, I feel like we're in Santa's workshop, just watching all the elves working, and everybody just puts their heart and soul into it.
Once a year, they hold the Bake-a-thon to make as many cakes as possible, each one for a specific child decorated to fit their interests, from football and soccer ball cakes.
I'm probably going to do like 12 of these today.
To Hello Kitty and Batman.
Everybody wanted frozen cakes, so that was really fun to do.
Each one going to make a difference for a local child on their special day.
I just hope that child knows that there is somebody out there who loves them and thinks they're special enough to do this for them.
A day Sweet Blessings hopes they will never forget.
Just yesterday I got an email from a school counselor who said a mom came to pick up the child's cake and just broke into tears. And that's when it's all worth it.
Throughout the year, volunteers decorate cakes every Monday and Tuesday at various churches in Lexington and Frankfort. Over the years, they've handed out thousands of cakes to kids across Kentucky. Actually, kids in as many as 18 Kentucky counties.
Speaking of food, an eatery in Nelson County is about a lot more than just a good meal.
Yeah, they are changing the lives of people with special needs.
I mean,
keeps me busy.
Cody Hawkins is on salad duty today.
I'm doing 10 spinach salads today.
Putting them together one by one.
Next, it's the toasted almond.
Learning valuable new skills along the way.
You got it down? Yes, sir.
All right.
Cody is one of 6 employees at Bardstown's On the Go Foods, a food service business employing people with special needs.
I think it's a terrific experience. It's something new, exciting.
Every day, Cody and his co-workers come in bright and early to get started on the day's menu. Health-conscious salads, sandwiches, and sides, all made from scratch.
We bake our own breads, we smoke and cure our own bacon, we make our own dressings.
Sold in their grab-and-go storefront.
You can just swing in the door, pick out what you want, and be on your way and know it's fresh, healthy, and made by a great group of guys.
On the Go, providing them with a paycheck and valuable job training.
This gives them the building blocks and the foundation to have on a resume, to have the experience, to get their foot in the door if they want to travel outside here.
But also the feeling that they belong.
Just the joy on their face whenever they come in here, that people are going to let them come in there and cook.
Confidence in themselves.
Don't forget the honey mustard and 2 crackers.
No, it's honey Dijon.
Honey Dijon, you are right.
One meal at a time.
Very, very good.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Officials with On the Go Foods tell us they're actually in the process of purchasing a van so they can deliver food to area businesses. They tell us it's all been made possible through grants from the Kentucky Colonels and a group called Jeeps for Joy. They say they are overjoyed to keep expanding their business to people in Nelson County.
Still to come on our LEX 18 Making a Difference special.
This accident may have happened for a reason.
A Lexington cellist takes a personal tragedy and in turn inspires the next generation at a special camp for children.
Welcome back to this special LEX 18 Making a Difference. People who overcome adversity often say they want to give back to help others struggling with the same challenges. One Lexington woman set out to do that, but she ran across some special kids who ended up making a difference in her life.
This is how we last saw Lisa Schaefer. Behind her cello, practicing her passion.
Oh my God, this is really scary.
Now it's more fear than passion. Just a few months before turning 50,
she might be the fastest person there.
Lisa set her mind on a new challenge.
The second before you go off is the scariest part.
How is everyone this morning?
But her first time at summer camp is not a check mark on a bucket list.
Creative arts.
Rather a chance for Lisa to help others.
So are you guys ready to learn how to swim?
Like her.
Wow, and look at her. She drives a golf cart. She's doing all these things, living life, going to school, driving a car. They see that things are possible.
She's doing orange, pink, yellow.
Camp Patty Rossback is a free summer camp for kids who are missing at least one limb. A week to play, for kids to be kids, no matter what age.
Friendship bracelets for Christmas.
What brought Lisa here?
My partner jumped out so we could rent her aid.
A cycling accident in 2013. Lisa's leg was pinned underneath the tire of a tractor trailer. What followed? 10 surgeries, pain, infection, depression, and finally amputation.
Then you're going to paint it and then it'll show up.
When learning to live with this new physical challenge, she likely never thought about spending 7 days as a camp counselor.
I never have gone to camp, ever.
In the heat, fanning and fighting bugs, playing mom to a cabin full of preteens. Friends told her she would inspire.
And they think I'm really special and I've done so much. But I tell you what, it's been the opposite. These kids have taught me. I'm humbled in their presence because they are amazing, every single one of them. Unbelievable.
Lisa and these campers didn't face all the same challenges.
And I was just born with my leg. I was born without it. And like, how could you go through missing your leg, like having it the first part of your life and then after, like, it's gone?
And a lot of them, because they're different, have gotten bullied. But here, they realize and see that there's somebody just like me.
More than the thrill of the outdoors, Lisa hopes these kids remember what she learned after her accident.
But at some point you do have to say, you know, I have mourned this loss and now I am going to move on because there's so much out there.
And she'll take home a deeper understanding and peace that might not have come any other way.
This accident may have happened for a reason, you know, and maybe it was meant to be an example to somebody else and just show what you can do with the adversity that's handed to you.
This camp is put on every year by the Amputee Coalition, thanks to generous donations. And the counselors, like Lisa, are all volunteers.
Still ahead on our LEX 18 Making a Difference special, a teacher at a Montgomery County middle school comes up with a cool way to help kids deal with the pressures of being a teen, and how a UK student is inspiring kids with special needs through her passion for dance.
Welcome back to our LEX 18 Making a Difference special. I'm Haley Harmon. Throughout the year, we love to share stories of students and teachers making a difference in their Kentucky communities. Well, a club in Montgomery County is changing the lives of students, taking them by storm. Storming the stage, that is. It's called the Living Poets Society.
I turned navy into gold.
It takes guts.
This is for the ones who are different.
Guts to get on stage and read poetry. Poetry you wrote.
Even I know how you feel.
But these kids have got it. They are the Living Poets Society.
It's really amazing. It's a life changer.
Founded this year by McNabb Middle School teacher Adam Allison, it's a safe place where his students can come and express themselves. Students who are dealing with complicated teen issues.
It's as if it wants you to suffer.
Bullying, self-harm, peer pressure, even home life.
Like I wrote about having a dad and a stepdad, and I don't usually write stuff about that.
For I have not tried to break you down.
A place where they can deal with their emotions.
They face their demons by getting on stage and communicating with an audience and being able to speak about those problems.
Because life isn't for the Barbie dolls and superheroes.
I can speak through my poetry the things that I've always wanted to say on the outside but never had the chance. So instead of bottling up my feelings, I can say them aloud.
I am from city lights looking like the night sky.
And work through them.
And I found that even when you're writing your emotions down on paper, you get to look at them in a new light. And it's not only expressing yourself, it's also finding yourself.
Mr. Allison's students not only are becoming more confident, they're performing better in the classroom as well.
Kids are now opening up in the classroom. The test scores have increased.
One poetry session
Take a deep breath
at a time.
and look at your surroundings.
To get up in front of an audience and speak and let the world say, hey, yes, I'm here, I'm alive, I exist, and you need to hear my voice because my voice is important.
The Living Poets Society is thriving. Teacher Adam Allison tells us this school year they've gone from 15 students to 40. He says he believes the program is truly changing the lives of students. A UK student splits her time between studying for class and making a difference in her community. She is only 20 years old, but she has already started a program that is impacting countless lives. Jenna Lyon is a junior at UK, majoring in elementary education.
Ever since I was little, I've wanted to be a teacher.
And while she hasn't graduated yet, Jenna is already well versed in instructing classrooms full of students, combining her two greatest passions.
Can everyone find their partner?
Of dance and children with special needs.
I've always been extremely passionate about working with kids with special needs.
It's called A Chance to Dance, a free weekly dance class Jenna founded for special needs children. Now in its 5th year, she started the program back home in Georgetown when she was just 16 years old before bringing it here to Lexington.
Whenever it got time for me to come to UK, I just knew I couldn't give the class up because the kids meant so much to me.
Every week, nearly 24 students gather for class, learning everything from ballet to jazz, even putting on recitals.
Seeing all of the improvements that they've made and just seeing how much the class means to them and what all it's done for them.
Giving her students the same opportunities as all other kids and teaching them a lot more than just dance.
It's helped them with their social skills and their communication skills.
A chance to dance, a chance to make a difference for this future educator. Dozens of cats and dogs in Jessamine County have finally found their forever homes, and it's all thanks to the hard work of some middle school students there. Those students have been volunteering their time at the local animal shelter and making a major difference in the lives of the animals.
Come here, Duffy.
1-year-old Duffy is friendly and playful and in need of a good home.
go get it.
4 students from East Jessamine Middle School have made it their mission
Where'd it go?
to find him one.
We just want to get them adopted and find the perfect home for them.
He's a Labrador mixed breed.
He's pretty friendly, isn't he? These students have dedicated themselves to raising awareness about animals in their local shelter, waiting to be adopted.
He really likes to play with the ball. He really likes to just be outside.
I'm Lily.
And I'm Nate.
Every week, they record a feature on a specific animal at Jessamine County Animal Care and Control and then post it on their Facebook page. Each post garnering hundreds of views. Exposure the shelter has been in major need of, but could not afford.
That's our goal, is that every animal leaves here in a new home.
The students heard about the need and decided to make it their project for their Student Technology Leadership Program.
I really want like all of them to get adopted, in my opinion, but because I think it's really cool that we're doing this because I've never done anything like it.
And it is working. Since they began, every single cat and dog they have featured has been adopted, many within just hours.
It's just, we couldn't have that without them. It's great.
Giving these dogs and cats much needed FaceTime. For dogs like Duffy, their forever home could be just one view away.
Well, I'm hoping he'll get adopted. He's a really nice dog.
Still ahead, we've shown you the inspirational stories of people going the extra mile to make a difference in their communities. Do you know someone who is doing the same? How you can share their story with us, coming up next.
We love telling the stories about the good work people are doing to make a difference in their community. Help us shine a spotlight on a friend, neighbor, or even yourself. Send us an email at news@lex18.com or get in touch with us on our LEX18 Facebook page. Thanks for letting us into your home in this very special time of year. Maybe you're inspired now to get out and make a difference.
It's a good reminder that your gifts and talents and sharing them with the community, the life you change could very well be your own.
From all of us here at LEX18, Merry Christmas.